ethics is all about morally right behavior, or morally wrong behavior would be unethical. Now, when you're doing ethics and you're talking about moral behavior, you could be doing one of three things. You could be doing meta-ethics, applied ethics, or normative ethics. And those are very interconnected, but you could just focus on one and supposedly ignore the others. So imagine that in your neighborhood, a bunch of cats have gone missing, and then a bunch of small dogs have been found dead and chewed up. Well, it turns out that there's a coyote problem. Coyotes have increased in their population, and they're moving into your resident neighborhood. What should we do? When we ask what should we do, we're asking a normative question. What would it be right for us to do according to our theories of right and wrong behavior? So let's break this down. Ethical questions and ethical problems can be discussed in three different ways. Meta-ethics is when we are asking about what rightness is, or what morality, where morality comes from, anything to do with deeper questions about what we're even talking about when we use ethical language. That's meta-ethics. When we're trying to give a theory or evaluate a theory according to which actions would be right or wrong, we're doing normative ethics. And when we're looking at particular situations and saying that they are right or wrong, we're doing applied ethics. But it works backwards to ethical questions. So what even is right? What's a good theory according to which we would find out what's right and wrong? And is this action right or wrong in light of our theory, in light of what we mean when we're using these words? But we can also back up and ask a separate question. When do ethical questions and problems arise? He is setting a trap, hoping to catch coyotes, at least one, so that he can quickly and efficiently end the life of the coyote. Killing one coyote on average saves 17 deer per year, not including all of the rabbits and smaller mammals like mice that coyotes eat. This is population control. Nothing hardly kills coyotes. There's not a lot of wolves in this ecosystem, so coyotes are the top of the food chain. But above them is man. This man is trying to kill at least one coyote to save all of those deers and rabbits and other mammals. Should he do that? Is it right for somebody to kill a coyote for whatever reason? For fun, for fur, to save the other animals? Is it right for him to do it? Should he do it? That question can be better understood when we think about three philosophical concepts: possibility, contingency, and necessity. What is possible is something that can happen. What is necessary is something that must happen. So it must happen that coyotes eat other animals. It is a necessity. That's in their nature. Wolves and bears and coyotes, they kill to eat. That's what they do. It's necessary that they do that to stay alive. It's also possible that they do it. What about hunting or trapping or trying to kill a coyote? It's not necessary. What this man is doing is not a necessary action. But it is possible. People can slow down the death rate of other animals by killing what kills them. For example, coyotes. It's not something that cannot not happen. It's not something that's necessary. We don't have to trap for population control, but we can. It's possible. Something that is contingent is something that is possible and not necessary. It can, but does not need to happen. And ethical questions, ethical problems, arise when you're asking yourself if you should do it or if somebody should do it, if it would be morally permissible. All ethical questions and ethical problems arise when we're dealing with contingent matters. Contingent matters. So all ethical questions are thinking about a contingent situation. If this man had to trap, if it was necessary, then it wouldn't be an ethical question because it has to happen. If this man was not able to trap, then it would not be an ethical question. So we want to make something clear, that ethics arise in the contingent, in the possible but not necessary.